It's happening. It's happening.
Okay, and we are live. Hello and welcome to Nom Talk Live. I know, I didn't know when it was going to happen until it happened. It happened! Yay! Happy Thursday, everyone. We're almost there. For people that are working, I'm sorry.
Where are we going? Oh.
This is Nom Talk Live, our live stream where we talk about the nom-horrific nom-noms. My brain hurts saying that. Let's not do that again, Steph. Okay, great. I am your host, Stephanie. And let's just start. Today I'm having like a chicken. Oh no! The chicken. I dropped
Why are you having a
it's
chicken?
Okay.
Oh no!
Right? I've never heard of a chicken. Oh no!
Oh.
It's like a chicken parm, but instead of like a breaded chicken, it's just the chicken grilled baked chicken with the cheese and the sauce on the front and the pastas and like yums, whatever.
Can you say chicken again though?
Chicken.
Thank you.
Chicken. Yes. And I'm here with three wonderful, amazing panelists, we'll call them, guests, we'll call them. Let's start with the regular queen of culinary, Miss Raven, Dame Red Bento. Hello, Raven.
How do you do?
And
I am doing, let's see. I'm doing the tomato soup with a cheese lacette and a rye bread grilled cheese with garlic butter.
Oh, a cheese lacette. Girl.
You had me until rye bread.
She said she was making a really fancy like grilled cheese sandwich with tomato, and I was like, tomato soup? Oh, what is this gonna be?
Well, because I love a good tomato soup or tomato bisque. But yeah, if you need to find me, I am Dame Red Bento. Just type that in. I'm all over the Twitters. In June, I should be starting up my Twitch channel again. And there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on, art and video games and all kinds of fun and happy stuff. And I can't wait to do it.
Oh, so much excitingness. And you may have seen her before. This is Miss Risa. Miss Risa, tell us what you're eating.
Hi. I'm eating tomato egg noodle. It's a little half eaten. I got really hungry halfway through that conversation. I didn't realize I got through like half of it. But it's pretty popular in China. It's really easy to make, kind of like when you're really, really tired. So hence why we're making it today. So it's really good. Yeah, but I made my own noodles, so that's one of the big things about it.
Ooh,
fancy. Uncut noodle, fancy. So that cheese lacette, I'm coming after you.
Damn. Ring it.
Oh my gosh, hold on. I was on mute. Good job, Steph. All right. So last but not least.
She's so pretty.
It's a good thing, right? Last but not least, we have a director, an actress, a comedian, and I just found out she's technically also a cook.
Yeah.
A chef?
Anastasia.
Hi. I would show you my food, but I ate it.
It's okay. That's why I asked for pictures.
Oh my god.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Legit.
So I made a burrito with I didn't do the right sauce with the right meat, but I did like a barbacoa burrito with green sauce because I had made green sauce, so that I always have stuff in my refrigerator to make burritos at any given time in the world. So that is what I had.
That's okay. That's okay. Well, at least
burritos are a big thing in my family.
That's okay. How was it?
It was great. I love burritos. My parents actually used to own a burrito like place in LA when I was like really young, and so burritos in our house are bomb. Even though my mom is from New Orleans and my dad is from Chicago, and that is not where burritos come from.
You know what? That's okay, because today is about comfort food. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, from my childhood, or it's whatever, or like, you know, whatever. So it comfort food can be from anywhere. Like it's something that it's like, how would I describe it? Comfort food is like a nice warm hug for your insides.
Yeah.
That sounds so weird. All right, but anyways,
that's accurate.
How would you define comfort food though?
Well, sometimes I tweet my emotions today taste like, and that is what comfort is to me. Depending on my mood and what I'm going through in life is what I grab or gravitate towards eating. And you just know, like my mom knows, like if I'm knee deep in like a pink sauce gnocchi from this place in Burbank, that things went down, and I need to be left alone. Things went down. Okay.
Wow.
There's a stress
parts.
level. There's a stress level. There's a stress level. And it's like, is it like, I'm going to have a slice of cake from Susie's today? Or am I going pink sauce?
Okay.
Where are the
So
bodies?
basically a lightly flavored cream sauce with the blood of your enemies?
Yes.
Ooh, that sounds
That is a
delicious.
Yes.
I think for me, comfort food is just like something that really evokes some like nostalgia or takes you back to like a time where you just had like, it's just your soul was fed and it tastes like the best taste in your mouth. And you just, I love it. And I don't know, I was just having a one of those days where I really wanted to be back in San Diego doing a convention. Because there's a bar down there called the Tipsy Crow that I friggin' love. And they serve this amazing 4-cheese grilled. So good and so tasty. I'm like, I really want that. Ooh, I can make that. So yeah, made myself a nice creamy tomato soup, cheese they set, and then just went to town on like pepper jack and Colby jack. Some garlic butter on it, and I'm just like, it took me back to those happy times. So that's comfort food for me, is good nostalgia.
Oh, so good. And Risa, what about you? How would you define comfort food?
I was just talking to Stephanie earlier today about like why I wanted to do a tomato egg noodle. My family kind of got together this weekend because we had a passing in the family, and so like one of the places that is nearby City of Hope is a place called Noodle Street, where we were all like very hyped to try it. So like in the midst of all this like despair and sadness, we're like, but like we should try this Noodle Street place. And we're trying to eat vegetarian because when someone passes in like Chinese Buddhist culture, you try to eat vegetarian to, gather merit. For that person. So me and my cousins for like the past like couple days have just been eating tomato egg noodle from this place. Like nice. It's not like the cheapest place in the world because it is hand poured noodle, but like I'll be texting my cousins and be like, what are you guys eating right now? And they're like, tomato egg noodle. And I'm like, oh my God. So I was like, you know what, even though I grew up with the concept of tomato egg noodle, which is more of a Hong Kong Chinese thing, it does have a lot of flavors that I grew up eating because we did eat a lot of Hong Kong like cafe food growing up, because it's just one of those things that's really widely available in the San Gabriel Valley. So I was like, oh man, like as soon as I started eating that, I felt so like comforted, like especially when you're going through pain like that. And then being able to make, I was like, you know what, this is not something very difficult to make on a very basic level. It's something that is generally easy to make. But to do it well is very difficult. I think I did an okay job. I think if I wasn't rushing today, I could have done better. But like, it's something about eating something that you start like making your own noodle. Something about that does, change the way you eat your food than, a box noodle or a noodle that you had, ordered from somewhere else. So yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I've tried making food with like homemade noodles, and it cooks quicker, and then you got to get it out, and you have to make sure that it doesn't stick together. And I'm just like, what is the sorcery, and why is it so difficult? But it does have like a different flavor to it, and it just blows my mind. Like this was all store-bought, none handmade. We didn't raise the chicken. We ate it.
I'm so glad you didn't raise the chicken. I'm gonna be honest.
It's like I would never be able to. Like I would never be able to have a farm. So end of the world kind of situation.
Chickens are mean.
Yeah, I don't like birds in general. And by like, I mean I'm very scared of them, and I think they might be mini dinosaurs, and we're just running around in Jurassic Park. So.
They are.
Wrong.
But I will box a peacock if I can eat it afterwards.
Ooh, I would pay to see that. I would pay to see that fight.
I would be
those are big angry rainbow chickens.
I would be meters away, but I would watch. Yeah.
Like plexiglass.
You're like, she's
like
got that
Thunderdome.
I would taste it as well.
I mean, fun fact that ancient Greece, they did eat roasted peacocks. That was a thing. And decorate the plate with like the feathers. I was like, okay, that's a tiny ass chicken, but okay.
Oh, they are not tiny.
Aside, they're very, very tiny.
They are not tiny.
I feel like they're like super lean. You know what?
Yeah.
They look. You know what I'm talking
probably
about?
like eating duck or something like that.
They're actually good, competent flyers. It's more like eating pheasant.
Oh, pheasant.
So, yeah, so the very, very, very lean meat, not a lot of fat underneath the skin.
Have you had peacock?
No. But I've had pheasant,
I see.
and they're a similar family. And I talked to some people who have eaten peacock because apparently it is an exotic meat that you can sometimes get a hold of, and they're like, yeah, it's super, super lean, kind of gamey.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be quite gamey.
Yeah.
But hey,
this is exactly what we were talking about. How yes, there are there is a layout, but we go very straight, very quickly, and very often. But and
do you want to know?
I learned something about a peacock.
Do you want to know a strange comfort food for me?
Yes.
Okay, a strange comfort food for me is gator. I love gator.
Oh, gator.
But
gator's
it's so good.
It's so good.
So weird how so good it is.
So good. But it's got to be good gator, because sometimes you can get gamey gator, and I don't want no gamey gator. And I do like it fried.
Muddy gator. Ooh, no.
I have never had fried gator before.
Fried gator is
gosh,
good. It's so
fried
good.
gator nuggets with a nice spicy mayo. Oh my god, yes.
Oh man.
So
Knoxbury Farm used to have it with boysenberry aioli.
Oh my god, that was the best. I tried it all.
So good.
That was the first time I ate gator. It was so good.
So I only had it once, and it was at like some sporting place up in the middle of nowhere, like upland.
As you do.
San Bernardino beyond, I don't remember where, but it was like a complex with a giant like multi-layered sports place and a little restaurant.
Is it in Ontario?
Probably. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
You, fam.
Yeah, Ontario. That's
like
basically the middle of
really,
nowhere.
Like very like not dry, but it has like a texture, like a jerky texture, but it tastes like fried chicken.
Oh, how'd they cook it?
I don't deep fried. But I mean, as you mentioned before, it's like you can have really gamey gator.
Yeah.
And so that probably was the interesting, I don't know. That's the one time I tried gator and I didn't hate it. So, hey, yeah.
It's good. I mean, there's
list.
some very fancy places to eat gator. Like I went to Commander's Palace, which is like hoity-toity New Orleans food. And they made it like a oh my god, like a stuffed with pork and cheese and breaded, and then they put it over some like amazing potatoes, and I was like, my boyfriend at the time was like, can I have a bite? And I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
He's like,
you wouldn't like it.
No. He's like, aren't you allergic to pork? And I was like, not today. So sorry. I think we broke up. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Break up for dinner.
And it's interesting that you said like what's a comfort food to you was gator, because the next question was what flavors do you associate with comfort? So
depends on the season for me, weirdly enough. So like when October hits, I love like spices, like the mulled spices, the wassail, that kind of stuff. Love it. When it gets to be like winter, I go towards like the mints and like the very Christmassy flavors, and start to stray away from like the nutty kind of stuff. In spring, I like really, really light sweet taste. Usually like I go for fruit during spring. And in summer, sweet God, I could just kill watermelon for the next 3 months.
Yep.
Love it. That's my comfort. So yeah, I'm seasonal.
You're very seasonal.
Love it.
Yeah, and that makes sense because obviously certain ingredients are at their prime in certain seasons. So you're able to kind of like associate each flavor with a different season. That's so cool. Yeah. And Anastasia, what about you?
I mean, I'm not as seasonal, but I am like situational and more like where I am at, like that, like physically at like what location I'm in. But I do tend to like spicy and like buttery and like that kind of thing. But then on the other spectrum, I love cake. I love it. And I love lemon cake, and I love coconut cake, and I like caramel and chocolate. And I do not like berry cakes that much, but I will eat them.
That's fair.
That's totally fair.
Oh my gosh,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. Regional foods are yummy.
Yeah, like if I would, like when I used to visit my sister in Vermont, as soon as I got down in Vermont, I was like, I need a cider donut. Look, where's my cider donut? Give me my cider donut now. You know?
You picked me up. There should have been some cider donuts waiting for
Right.
wow.
What are we doing? And then
Madam, here's your limo and your cider donut.
Exactly. If I go to Chicago, where's my cheesy beef and my, cake shake? That's what I need. Like I need it now,
The cake shake.
The cake shake
Blew my mind.
Fucking blows my mind.
And the secret ingredient in their chocolate cake there, right?
No.
I may ruin people, but did you say mayo? Mayo.
No.
It's mayo.
What?
Yeah, it's mayo. And it's ruined. I've said that to people, and people are like, "Oh, I hate mayo. Now
I'll eat it. No.
And I'm like, "Okay, then don't."
Does it make it taste good? If it makes it taste good,
So
I don't
good.
care.
Yeah, like how people
like
put
the
sour
flavors.
cream in it,
Yeah.
and you can do like a mayo. It's just it doesn't taste like mayo.
It's just
Okay.
egg and oil. Like, does no one know what mayo is made out of? Like
Egg, oil, vinegar.
Yeah,
Exactly.
egg, oil, vinegar. Which,
I mean, it makes some sense because you can make cake with like sour cream,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and it adds that little bit of that tang to it, a little bit of that beautiful, soft, just yumminess to it. But
Yeah, it makes
I
the
had not
chocolate
thought of that.
really. I mean, it just makes it not that like intense chocolate, but like a good balance of chocolate, like a
That
good
is
balance of chocolate.
Their
But
cake
that-
is ridiculous.
Yeah, the
Oh,
I
cake
had
is
not
awesome.
thought of that.
I
had not
walked
thought of that.
3-4 miles to get to that Portillo's to get that stupid cake shake, and it was worth every step. I
So
was
good.
Uphill
I was
both
lost, I was
ways
afraid.
in the snow.
Did you get a cheesy beef though?
I did get cheesy beef,
Okay, did you do
Actually,
sweet
I ordered
peppers or
way
spicy
more.
peppers?
spicy peppers.
All right, cool. All right.
Oh, Tiffany said that the mayo keeps the moisture in the cake.
Oh.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they also use coffee too.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's
Oh.
exactly what she said. Yeah, they
Yeah.
also use coffee too.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
So
That-
good.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
blew my mind. Oh,
Yeah.
Little
good.
little hint of instant coffee in your chocolate cake mix like really helps punch it up. Just
And
I'm a
I-
terrible
Now I
baker.
cake.
I'm like, yeah.
Where's cake? Send cake.
right? A cake, please. I was like, that's
Is it
how
like-
they get you to poop. Well, coffee. Coffee's like kind of a laxative, right? Yeah. So
Oh,
I don't know.
Yes,
it's
you're
the-
right.
It's the
I know.
caffeine in coffee. It causes your lower intestine to kind of get frisky. So yeah, that's what it does.
Oh, it's the caffeine.
Nothing about coffee sounds good to me, you guys. I'm so sorry.
We're not judging.
Coffee is a beautiful thing, but not everybody likes it, and there's a lot of different varieties of coffee out there. So, I mean, you might like a more of a blonde coffee because it doesn't taste too much like coffee, and it's very light but really high caffeine, and you want your system cleared out and awake for the next 4 days. Sure.
See, I've tried a lot of coffee because people are like, this one is going to be the one. It's like IPAs. When I go, I don't like IPAs. People are like, but this IPA doesn't taste like an IPA. And I'm like, then why is it called an IPA?
Exactly.
Right? And then I go, nope, still tastes like an IPA. I would like my stout and porter, please. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Still tastes like a hipster's beard.
Yeah. Still like tastes like I made out with somebody from Portland. I don't.
Yikes.
Whoa. And I'm one of those psychos that will just eat an espresso bean. Like, no big deal.
Oh my god.
I will give you all of them. There you go.
Coffee is one of those things where it's like, for me, if it's like, I can taste if it's burnt. Like, I can taste if it's acrid, and it bothers me. So like, if I can't, like, someone's like, okay, do you want me to get you Starbucks? I'm like,
oh,
I'll pass. Like, and it's not even because I'm a coffee snob. It's just like, it just, it makes me ill.
Be a coffee snob. It's okay.
It's okay.
Thank you for validating my snobbery. But it's like, it has to be really, really nice coffee for me to want to eat. I don't crave coffee like a lot of people crave it.
Yeah.
But like, I can smell if it's really good coffee. I'm just like, someone's brewing really nice coffee, Yeah.
And then I go, that's a nice cup of coffee for you. Do you have tea?
I mean, my preferred drink of choice is always going to be tea, but
Or hot chocolate, or hot vanilla. Like, if they do a hot vanilla some places, I'm like, I'll have that, thank you.
My hot drink of choice recently, like, going back to comfort food, the past like 2 years has been mulled apple. My life.
Hold on, one more time. The internet took a poop. What was it again?
It's a.
Wow, I think we left that train back at the station and you just ran it straight through.
Last chapter, current chapter. Let's go back.
Spiced or mulled apple cider.
Oh, yes.
You know what also is good is when you get hot chocolate and you put booze in it. Like, that's a very comforting thing.
Schnapps?
Yeah, well, schnapps also. I like whiskey in there. I don't care.
You're right. What train am I on?
The wrong train. Hot cocoa, hard liquor.
Yes. No. Well, a couple of years ago, I was at Descanso Gardens for that holiday thing, and they were like, "Do you want shots in your hot chocolate?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And this girl I was like, "I'll have whiskey." And this girl behind me was like talking to her boyfriend. She's like, I don't know if that sounds like it would be good. Like, if there'd be whiskey in hot chocolate, I don't know if that would be good. And I was like, nobody asked you anyway. And the girl behind the counter was like, it's good. And I was like, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm exceedingly weird. I like hard liquor on its own. I despise hard liquor in most foods. I'm like, if it's food or drink, don't.
You don't like a bourbon caramel?
Well, that's different. That's bourbon caramel.
Right? Because like if Chris Evans came like covered in bourbon caramel, you wouldn't have no problem.
Oh, he'd come covered. I can't finish that sentence because reasons and blood has just left my brain, so there's that.
Like, there's also no restriction on what age can watch this show.
I was saying because, like, you know how sometimes people like to play.
But no, I just like there like certain places, yeah, you can definitely have a bit of booze in it, but like I find some people just don't know the balance at all, and they give you that much booze and that much hot chocolate. If I ordered hot chocolate, I want hot chocolate and enough marshmallows that I cannot see that hot chocolate. Not this 3 or 4 like mini marshmallows floating in the middle, just kind of.
I like the fluff on it. I like fluff. Like butter beer is great because of that like fluff on.
I do have to say, once while I was working at the oh my god,
Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
yeah, no, but like it was one of like the one of the venues. I can't remember the venue names anymore. The station, Hogsmeade Station. Oh my god, it's been a year, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's been a year and you already forgot what all the places are called.
I forgot all my stores. Who knows? I was at Hogsmeade Station, which is open, and we're like right across the street from one of the butterbeer vendors. And this guy just gave up. Whoever was working food that day just had given up. I think they were running out of butterbeer. They didn't. Whoever forgot to like restock it in the morning, so he was just giving them like half butterbeer, like half the top, and I was laughing. I was like, you know what? Good
that
for
sounds
you, sir.
Amazing though.
Right?
If it was the hot
you.
one, I'm all about that hot butterbeer.
The hot butterbeer is
with
like,
more foam. It's
delicious.
amazing.
The hot butterbeer with that nice foam and throw that whiskey in there.
Fire whiskey.
Yeah.
Fire whiskey in hot butterbeer was my best breakfast.
Yeah.
The best breakfast.
Don't put that.
Wow, do you work Renaissance
that
fair? 'Cause
cinnamon
holy
stuff?
crap.
The cinnamon stuff people always put in butterbeer, and I don't like it. What's it?
Cinnamon?
Like
Fireball.
cinnamon booze.
Fireball.
Fireball. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's fire
Okay.
whiskey.
I have a strong opinion on people who drink Fireball.
That they're
Please
basically drinking Big Red, like gum.
Basic bitch.
Yes,
Like-
I am.
Just Fireball and Goldschlager. Oh my god, can we get some Ripple in there? Because I want to throw up Christmas.
And
like,
Jaeger.
I'm so
honestly.
attacked right
Ugh.
now. I was a wild child, okay? I drank those fireballs. I took those Jaeger bombs. I was so like, and I thought I was so hot. Like, I thought I was hard. I was like, I am so cool. Guess
I
what, kids?
drank
You're not
Jaeger
cool.
and Red Bull once at a party, and I ended up giving Kid and Play my number. Okay, like never again.
I guess that's one way to go about it.
I know, right?
See, I was just the girl in the knee-high, 6-inch tall platform boots with my own, Asian-styled club outfits that I used to make for myself. My hair fluffed out, the tits up to here, 8 shots of vodka deep, going, let's do this noise. And they're like, how are you still standing? 'Cause I'm fat and I'm good at this? I don't know. I drink and I know things. That is it.
Yes, good with the Game of Thrones quote. Coming through.
That is so perfect. And I'm like, I have no excuse. Like, I have been cursed by my Korean family where I cannot handle alcohol well, period.
Oh, I was like, I've seen this movie about the Korean curses, but okay, it's different.
Gosh.
It's a
No,
different
totally
one.
different curse. Yeah, totally different curse.
Okay.
No, but
Also,
I'm blessed with German blood or Euro white people blood, where I want to drink it and I can handle fairly well. I just don't. I don't know. Raven, you've seen me intoxicated, heavily intoxicated. How would you describe that? That is, I don't know how to describe.
Adorable.
Do you get the
Slightly
Asian flush?
irky, but adorable. No. Asian blush would be a kindness. This girl turned such a bright and vital.
I was gonna say, it looks like I
Yeah.
bathed in blood.
Yeah, like I was afraid she was just gonna burst a blood vessel and pass out. I'm like,
Oh,
are you okay?
no.
Good. I'm like,
And I get so itchy, Risa.
Oh, me
So
too.
itchy.
Me too.
But then I'm like, give me another shot. Give me another one.
So technically, we are allergic to alcohol.
drink
Will
till
that
you can't
stop
itch.
me? Will that stop me? No. Will I
To the
still
no.
do that fire? Will I still do that shot on that ice luge? Yes.
Oh my god.
Hell yes.
I get the Irish flush. I don't know. It might be, but I don't get itchy or anything. But all at once, people will turn around and go, "Do you have a rash?" And I'm like, "No, I just drank something." And but I also get rashes just all the time. I think biracial skin is very sensitive. It's just like very ticked off all the time. It's like, I don't know if I like this. Right? It's just
oily,
like,
dry, oily, somewhere dry.
Exactly.
Somewhere dry. It's patchy.
When I used to go to a facialist, when I would allow people to touch my face, I would be like, what is this red rash or something? And she'd be like, with you, anything. I don't know. I'd be like, thank you, specialist.
There's a reason I don't let them touch my hair.
Good God.
You can only have somebody blow dry your curly hair so many times, expecting it to go back to curly. And I'm like, what are you doing back there? Oh, I'm just giving it a blow dry treatment.
No,
I did not ask for that. Leave my hair alone. They're
don't touch it. Don't touch it. But I have found the curl god, so it's fine. You know, I found my curl soulmate. I also found my therapy soulmate, but now he's retiring, so that's sad. It's okay. I'm gonna be fine. Cake.
I love a good bit of curl lotion. I just discovered that, and that is working nicely. I still need to do the apple cider vinegar treatment and then go back to it.
Apple cider vinegar is good on your hair. I eat the little gummies because it's supposed to help your gut.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those gummies.
You take basically.
I eat all the gummies though. I'm like
a quarter cup to like a couple of cups of water, and you rinse. And what it does is it breaks down all of like the shampoos and soaps that just kind of coat your hair after a while. And so yeah, it takes out all the bad and it lets you put the good back in there.
See, apple cider vinegar is becoming like the Windex of things. Like just put it on everything, you know? But I like to take the little gummies because I was drinking it for a while and I was like, oh God, it hurts so bad. And now I have like a trail mix in the morning when I get up of like candy that is vitamins. But it's like makes me so
I love that so much.
Look at all the colors.
Ooh, that one didn't belong in there. Ooh, that was about to be an interesting day.
Like I'm so excited for it every morning. And the funny thing is, I don't like gummy candies, but I love gummy vitamins
because you know it's good for you.
I'm an adult.
and you know what drinking apple cider vinegar tastes like. So if anything, you're comparing it to that nightmare, and you're like, "This is better than said nightmare." I think.
Have you done it? It hurts so bad, and people do that like daily. And I was like, I use my voice for a living. I can't do this no more. That's why I don't smoke anymore. Like, you know, I just do edibles because those are also gummies. I have a gummy problem.
You think when you're just jonesing for one more gummy worm, come on, man, come on, you got like a bear or maybe a cherry, just something, anything.
So speaking of putting things in your mouth to make it feel better, what is your
back to Chris Evans, huh?
Oh God,
Jesus.
What is
I accidentally inhaled spit. Good Lord.
It's the worst feeling. I'm so sorry, Raven. But you should know this by now. You never... I'm going to wait for you to finish drinking before I say anything.
No, I'm just gonna put that down. I want to survive this.
No, I mean, we've listed a few things already. We've listed Gator as a surprisingly good comfort food. We've listed cake. We've listed Chris Evans on occasion. But what else is like your go-to? Like you're in a really bad mood and it's the end of the world, and I just want to like, just give me something to give me a warm hug. What is that food? Because I know, Anastasia, you mentioned cake.
It is cake, but it's also like I love potatoes with all kinds of stuff on it. I like that kind of thing. Like a carne asada fry, but like of the gods. You know, almost like how people do cheese boards. I would do, or like a breakfast brunch board. It's just a board of awesome potato topping things, and that's how I would die, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, just toppings all over the potatoes.
Oh my gosh.
And just me in the middle going, come on, bring me more, Michael B. Jordan, bring me more. And he would, because he's a nice man.
Back at the Bobcat. Beep, beep, beep.
Risa, what about you? What would you consider like your go-to comfort dish?
You know what? It sounds bougie as fuck, but a charcuterie board. I know. It sounds
you can't beat one.
But
You're so
Jesus,
fancy.
like to me, like I think a lot of it is because like if I'm really upset, I can't eat like a lot. Like I can't shove my face full of like carbs or like meat or anything.
Me either.
Yeah, so like I feel like I just feel like, you know, something that's you know, I can pick up and go. It's not gonna be like I'm worried about getting cold or anything. And there's like a whole different variety of flavors because when you have a true charcuterie board, you have like salties and sweets and you know everything in between and different kinds of like, and not necessarily like the Eurocentric type of like charcuterie board, like just little things from whatever I have in my house. Like a little snack board. You know,
a snack board.
A snack board.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking wine with it? Or are you like pairing wine with it?
You know, if I have
the drink. The drink face. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, I actually tend towards more beer than I do wine. I do like wine a lot, but I do like beer a lot. And I tend to have beer in my house more often than I have wine. Yeah. Or a cocktail. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. But I also like, I'm so sorry. I know that y'all like cake, and I like cake too, but I love a good pie. I love
pie too.
Pie.
That pecan.
I'll cheat on cake with pie.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Give me a berry pie any damn day.
A pecan pie.
Pecan pies. But my favorite is a boysenberry pie. If someone
boysenberry?
Boysenberry, yeah. If you show up to my door with a boysenberry pie, like I'm like, when is the wedding date?
Right.
That was
Let's
like
go.
marry me now.
That is how you proposed.
Exactly.
Right?
Every significant other I've ever been with, I'm like, look, if things happen and you're gonna propose to me, like, you know, pie, okay? Like,
oh, see, I always just say, don't ever do it in public, or I'll never talk to you again.
Ooh, yeah.
I will vomit and say no and run away.
Oh, see, no. I'd hurt their feelings in public. I'm ruthless. I am absolutely ruthless when it comes to that. I'm like, I gave you the warning. You ignored the warning. Here you go. This is my honest answer.
But
have you tried it with cake? Have you tried it with cake? Because that's better.
Wait,
I don't know these
proposals
people.
Or something?
Yes. I don't know these people. I know cake. I'd like to be proposed with cake. Thank you.
I was confused. I was like, are we talking about, is this an innuendo for something, or are we actually talking about engagements?
You know, just like those people that get engaged at Disneyland or something like that. I'd be like, go away. Oh, everyone go away.
Like,
if somebody dragged me to Disneyland and then proposed to me, I am taking that ring and chucking it for distance towards Splash Mountain. And while they're retrieving it, I'm walking my happy ass out.
See, this is how you know I'm so basic. I'm like, I wouldn't mind it, but it's just so, you can't put it in such like a, everybody proposes in front of this place.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know what? Like, I think the only caveat to that would be if, like, I was proposed to in a public space, but it was not like in front of a bunch of people. Like if it was at a park and like, you know, like if it was like, you know, a private time, like, sure. Nature. Sure.
But for some people it's great. It's just for me, I would probably vomit and slap people.
Would
and
you
so
rather,
then
like,
I just don't want to do it.
Like
so,
if it's a quiet restaurant and it's just between us, sure. If you call everybody's attention to us,
no, you better rent out that restaurant. No. Nobody better look at me ever.
Right. Oh my gosh, my favorite thing is seeing the guy propose to the girl in the mall, and the girl like smacks him and just walks away. Like, yeah, there you go.
God,
you don't propose in a mall.
Propose
right?
in a mall?
Right?
No.
Was it at least in front of the carousel?
No, I don't know. It was like the middle part where everybody can overlook it. So not only was he rejected in front of that floor, it was everybody who could see.
And what I say to him, have you tried it with cake? That's what I have to say.
In front of Wetzel's pretzels and
Was there a pretzel involved? Because maybe.
I don't think so.
It's
in the cheese sauce.
That's the way he would lure me like this. He'd be like, I did it in public, but there's a pretzel. And he'd be like,
Alex has an idea on what he needs to plan for when and if it happens. When it happens.
It's
He looked
so
at me. I'm like, no,
personal.
fine. When?
It's so personal to
It is
the
a personal
person.
thing.
Like I would not, but food should be involved because it's me.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, if somebody was going to propose to me, I want it done with an oxtail stew.
Ooh.
Yeah. And an apple pie from McDonald's.
It
It is my weirdest guilty. Like, I hate apple pie. I love apple pie from McDonald's for some reason. I'm like, what is mentally wrong with me that I hate all of that? But that lava hot, crispy little goodness. She's like, oh, I can't feel anything, but I can sort of taste apple.
Have you been to Versailles?
No.
The restaurant, the Cuban restaurant. They
Oh,
have
over on La Cienega.
There's a few of them. There's also one in Encino, and they make really good oxtails. They do an oxtail soup, but they also just do oxtails over rice and beans and like with plantains, and it is.
Oh my god.
That is comfort food too. Like I have days where it's just like, let's go get oxtails like that.
Give me a slow cooker. Don't give me the little ones. Just don't.
Don't bother.
Give me I want the
dinosaur
part that
bone
is touching the freaking backside of the cow, okay? Give me the biggest portions of that tail, practically kissed the butthole, okay? I want that section. Give me that in a nice big slow cooker. Couple cans of tomato sauce, a little bit of paste, add a handful or 30 of garlic, a little bit of salt, pepper, cumin. You slow cook that bitch all day, and you just look at it sideways, and it falls off the bone for you. Oh,
and you need to make bread with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to have a good sop. You have to have.
You do.
The sop is integral to that dish.
Oh. Absolutely. I'm concerned about your bread with it, but
No. We don't put my bread with it, okay? We don't. My bread is a doorstop, okay? We don't put my bread with it.
That's why I like Versailles bread, because they put these garlic bread basket in front of you, and I'll just be like, you're gonna need to bring 2 more.
You're like,
immediately.
Well, this is nice, but what is the rest of the table gonna have?
Don't look at my bread.
Okay,
right?
You know what? You guys were talking about oxtail and comfort food. I had a really too much of a good time in Vegas. And the next morning there's a place called California Hotel or California whatever, or the main casino. In there they have a bunch of Hawaiian food, and that's another thing that I'm really into is Hawaiian food. Just it's just everything that I grew up with, all in one. And I just remember stumbling in there with my dad, and they had oxtail soup in their all-you-can-eat buffet. And I almost cried. There's a man manning the station with the rice cooker, and then there's a whole section of oxtail, and I was just well, go follow all the old Asian people who are all lined up for this oxtail soup, and I'm just waiting, please.
I'd kick an old woman out of the way.
Get out of the way, old woman!
You walk too slow. I'm going around you.
Let me carry you. Let me assist you here.
You know the thing about Hawaiian?
Between Raven and Risa, Risa's like, let me help you get through this quicker, and Raven's like, girl, my worry.
You got 2 choices. You move faster, I move faster for you.
Hawaiian barbecue is the only place I like macaroni salad.
Right?
I don't like macaroni salad. When people bring macaroni salad to places, I'm usually like, that's nasty.
Because they buy it at Ralph's.
Yo, Hawaiians do it right. They do it right.
I don't like most people's, and it's
What's
just
a pimento? Why is it in my macaroni salad?
I don't want it.
What's happening?
There's bell pepper. Why?
It's kind of the same thing with potato salad. I like my mom's potato salad, and then most people's potato salad, I'm like, you're gross. Why are you a gross person?
Yes. Oh my God. Talking about comfort and potato salads. Oh my God.
Yes,
My guilty pleasure. I can have a whole day of just first day period. I'll just be burritoed up, hiding in the dark corner, eating potato salad.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Big old, you made a big old thing of potato salad, and you just sit there and you just eat it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Exactly. And I love the ones that are at the Hawaiian places. But I had one at one of the Hawaiian places in Burbank, and it tasted so salty, I never want it again. And they have really good loco moco, but because their macaroni is so bad, it's like,
That's
a shame.
I will say, Korean banchan potato salad is also fire.
Yes,
it's so good.
That's
because
true.
it does break up a lot of if you're eating a lot of beef, it helps break that up a little bit. But because it's a little bit more vinegary, they add a little bit more sour stuff because they add pickles to it.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with German potato salad as well, like the warm one. I like that.
Okay, that one threw me for a loop. The funny thing is, my grandparents on my mother's side are German, and before that they were Russian, and they had a lot of the old school dishes and whatnot, but my grandmother never made German potato salad. And then one day I was at a potluck with white people.
Did they put raisins? Sorry.
All grown. No.
I would be like, I have to leave.
Thankfully no. But no, they're like, oh yeah, we brought, German potato salad. I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what they put in it. Maybe they put in more pepper because the Germans love their pepper and freaking everything. And I'm getting it all ready. And I'm ready to take a big scoop. And then I'm like, where is it? It's right there. I'm like, I'm sorry, where is it behind this hot potato dish you keep pointing at that is full of, is that sauerkraut, onions, and that is a lot of fucking vinegar. I think I need an inhaler.
They put onions in it?
I don't know what they put in it, but Christ didn't drink that much vinegar. Okay?
It's pretty vinegary.
That's true.
They just kept going it's hot vinegar on potatoes. There you go.
Oh my!
They also might not have made it well.
Also possible.
One can only hope.
Because I've had some pretty good German potato salad, and I'm picky about potato salad. I will be just I'm sorry.
It was hot and oily and vinegary and just.
No.
So sorry for you. I think you can. I think we can do better.
I was traumatized. It touched me in the wrong places.
I'm so sorry.
Well, speaking of touching in all the wrong places, let's move to this game. Let's move to a game. Love, hate,
game.
Marry.
Okay.
Love, hate, marry. And people that are watching also participate because this is gonna be fun. Love, hate, marry. Pizza, pasta, or burger / sandwich.
Why would you do that to me?
Because they're the top comfort foods that I found on
It's-
Google.
It's love, hate, marry.
Love, hate, marry. Kill just sounds so sad. So hate.
Okay, so I will have to hate pasta only because they tend to have a higher gluten, and I unfortunately do have a gluten sensitivity, so it can really do a number on me, and it's more that it hates me than I hate it, because trust me, I will power my way through certain pastas. I don't care. I love you. I'm sorry. Stop yelling at me. I do love a good burger. A good burger, a good sandwich, those are beautiful. Hello, I made a grilled cheese. Come on. But I absolutely love pizza. Oh, I love pizza. There's so many different kinds of it out there. Although I'm weird. I really like the Costco pizza.
Oh,
$1.50 for that big ass slice.
So
thick
good.
layers, just you just fold it in half and I just pour the grease into my mouth. I'm okay with it. Blot it? Why would I blot it? That is
It helps you get the pizza down. That's what it's there for.
Right. It greases my throat. So
lubrication.
I
love good pizza. I love a good pizza. So yeah.
Okay. So which one would you marry, and which one? Okay. So you said pasta.
So I
was
hate
more of a
pasta.
Hate. Okay.
Love burgers and sandwiches. absolutely marry pizza.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Risa, it's your turn.
Okay. Marry pasta. I love noodles. If any pasta, any kind of noodle in the world, I will consume.
agree
That's
with that.
hands down. I love it more than rice. I could cry into it. Love it.
I'm just adding seasoning.
They tell you to like to salt your pasta water, like tears of passion.
Oh, it's so good for the pores.
I love burgers and sandwiches. Like, holy shit, an Italian sub. Oh, a really good burger. I weep. But as much as I love pizza, I do like pizza a lot. I have it since it's the only, like, I have to say hate it, but it's only because I struggle with the crust. Like, a lot of people they can power through the crust really easily, but if it's a bad pizza, like if it's a bad crust, like the bread itself sucks. It's like, oh, it's a slog. It's
Honey,
a slog.
if it's a bad crust, it's already a bad pizza.
That pizza, I know.
So
But it's just like if it's a bad pasta, I can power through that. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. It's a bad pasta, but I can eat it. If it's a bad pizza, it's like, oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm like a dog with a bone on that crust.
Yeah, I struggle. I struggle. That's why I love thin crust pizzas. Like in general, like even if it's a good, if it's a good bread and it's a thick pizza, it's just like I feel like half my stomach is bread, and it's just nah, that's not for me. Unless it's like those like pizzas that are like a focaccia bread type of like bread.
So like the thickest bread.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different. It's basically
Thick
bread
boy.
that's fried.
You just want to go with the heaviest bread. I get it. Okay, go.
Does it have sustenance? Does it have like strength? Can it be used as a doorstop?
Talk to you. Yeah, okay.
Can I slap an intruder with it?
I respect that. I'm very I think this threw me. I feel very okay, here's the thing. Like, I think I can say I hate pasta, but then I think macaroni and cheese, and I get very sad. And I'm
Macaroni in a pot. That is some wet ass pasta.
It's true. So, okay. I can't just give it. Okay. I love pizza. No, I marry pizza. I love pasta just because I want mac and cheese in my life. I hate sandwiches and hamburgers, but I'm not happy about it.
I'm in the same boat with you.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, this is so funny.
I'm so sad.
Oh, I can't wait
So
to watch
mean.
back on this one. It's so funny. Deep breath. Deep breath. I mean, I only used the word hate because I didn't know how to feel about killing it.
I don't want to kill it either.
Exactly.
I want to cheat occasionally on pizza with pasta. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Saying.
Yeah.
So the one
There's
that
gonna
you
be some
hate is
cheating.
like the other person in your food
Hate.
relationship.
I hate them so much. I can't stand to be around them. I love them.
It's like an Angel's Type situation. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, I don't even know. Okay, so I would say I have to marry pasta in the very same reason as Anastasia and Risa, because macaroni and pasta is like noodles. So that includes Asian noodles. It counts, and I love Asian noodles. Yay, are awesome.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god!
Why do you think I'm cheating on pizza?
Gosh, you went after Risa. That's the funny part, because you were just like, but that's okay. It's okay. And okay, so I would marry the pasta. I would hate the burgers and sandwiches because when they're done, like when they try to like bake it or like toast it, it hurts my gums. And gums, no. And I would love pizza only because the cauliflower and the rice floured pizzas are so good.
That's true. I do love
that. Ain't pizza,
but it's good.
That's a meat disc. That is not pizza.
If it hurts your gum,
but it's delicious.
maybe you should go to the dentist.
Right? Am I the pit bull of the group? Like, give me something that I literally just... It should look like a kill on the Serengeti. Just like make me work for it.
It just scratches my gums, okay? And I got very dainty gums. I don't chew hard things very often.
But you see, that's how you know you're the victor. When you have to fight your food, that's how you know you're the winner. It went down. I'm the winner.
Lil Neko Tiffy, so it's Tiffany, said, love pizza, marry pasta, and hate burgers. Yeah, exactly. She said Costco pizza is amazing, but I feel like it depends on the location as well as some Costco pizzas are better than the others.
Yeah.
It's true, though. It's so
They're cheese.
Have you been to
pizza,
Fat Sal's where they they put everything on a sandwich? That's why I had a problem too with sandwiches because
Stephanie. It is.
They're like French fry. They'll like put like a pizza on there with like French fries and like it's like
tenders,
to the
mozzarella
side.
sticks,
really
whatever you want.
Cheeto pizza.
My fries need to be on the side so they can watch me eat the sandwiches. You don't put them on my sandwich.
No, they should be on the side.
Good. But they're so good.
And in my sandwich.
Oh, no, baby, no.
And I love finding ways to put potatoes
in everything.
Yo, okay, don't hate. I refuse to call it a burrito because it's not a burrito. It's a really nice wrap. And it's at Del Taco. Del Taco has like this burrito thing that has fries in it, and I love their French fries because it's the crinkle cut squishums, and it's just like
they're so good. That Universal used to have the crinkle cut fries too. And
once upon a time.
Yeah, shame on them.
And so I weed. Ugh.
My fries got to be on the side. Do not put them on my sandwich. I will have a problem.
I am gonna put them on your sandwich.
Same way as I cannot stand having like tomato and lettuce on my burger. I don't need to feed my burger while I'm feeding myself.
Oh my gosh.
It's already dead. Just
I want toppings on top of toppings on top of toppings.
Put my sauces and some pickle on there, but
I will never look at that tomato and lettuce on a burger the same.
It already had its last meal. It's mine now. Like,
oh my god. Let's see. Soy Mini Piggy says, hello, but they use like a whole octopus squid thing, and it's so
awesome.
cool looking.
That's really cool.
Damn, Twitch.
That's so cool.
What up? Hi.
Wow. Hello.
I know, right? We're all looking like, what?
How do you do things?
I don't even know how to emoji react on Twitch. Like, I'm so old.
Oh my god.
Don't look at me like that, Alex. I know. He just looks at me like, what are you talking about?
Stephanie, you were saying about a hot Cheeto pizza.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There is a place that's kind of near where I live. It's in Rosemead. It's called Rose City Pizza. And they have hot Cheeto pizza. They have elotes, like corn pizza. They have Korean, Korean fried chicken?
Yes.
Korean fried chicken pizza.
You mean KFC?
Goosebumps.
The good kind of KFC?
The little nuggies, little nuggets.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a place around the corner from my house that it makes Thai curry pizzas.
Yes.
Oh.
I love
that
stuff.
There's a place called Giamella's that makes a pastrami sandwich pizza, which I got down on one knee after I took a bite out of it, and I was like, I love you. I honestly love you.
I cannot wait till we can meet in person and do these live streams, because then we can see these things happen.
I wish I could remember where it was, but I had this beautifully done pizza that had pumpkin and lamb on it with a spicy tomato sauce.
Oh my god.
It wasn't Pitfire, was it?
No, it was not Pitfire. It had a kind of devilish sounding name, and I want to say it was
Lucifer's.
Lucifer's?
Yeah, I think that was
Lucifer's.
So good. That place is so good. Even their cheese pizza is good.
Where is it?
I think it's like Fountain Valley or something like that.
There's
they
a
have
few
a
of
few
them. There's
locations,
one in
yeah.
Hollywood,
Mhm.
and then there's
Okay.
one in Sherman Oaks or Studio City. That's the one I go to. It's
Yeah,
so
there's one
good.
off of Ventura in Studio City near like the Colfax area.
Oh,
And
And
then
they
the
have
other
good
one in Hollywood's
fries
on Melrose.
too.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're so good.
I got the curry powdered ones. They were so good. But I like curry and everything.
So beautifully
good.
done. Just like I'm feeling adventurous, and I may have had an edible earlier that day, and just
And that's how we make good
I'll try
decisions.
something.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, I'll try
Mhm.
something new, and it was pumpkin. It was beautifully roasted, perfectly done, like little pieces of lamb on it. It was so good. It was so good.
So
I'm like,
good.
damn.
Man,
Damn.
guys,
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
magical. And since
It
we have to
was.
close up
It
because
was.
it's past 8 o'clock and people want to go to bed.
Aw.
Do we?
Bed.
Do we really? Do we really?
Go
But hopefully, this live stream for the viewers out there has given you a nice, warm, funny, fuzzy hug. And I say funny because, I mean, look, okay, the panel it consists of comedians and actors and voice actors and we are entertainers that love
Entertain
cooking
us.
and love food, and we are just
Have
here
we
to give you
not
that
entertained you?
hug. Are you not entertained?
Uh,
But so I wanna be able to get everybody's like little, this is what I'm doing, because I know each and every one of you are jam-packed with things. You are busy bees, and there are reasons behind these busy bee moments. So tell me your busyness, you busy bee. Let's start with Anastasia.
Oh,
Anastasia.
what am I busy? I'm busy with podcasts. So if you like true crime and serial, listen to my podcast Serial Killer. If you like beer and paranormal, listen to Haunts and Hops. I'm just gonna do the food-based ones because that, and also my one-woman show, 50 Shades of Mixed: Confessions of Your Ethnically Ambiguous Best Friend, is virtually coming to you March 24th. If you go to my social, you should be able to see the tickets and stuff like that. So
Amazing.
Oh, I'm so
I
excited.
so need
Yeah.
your links, like super seriously.
Yeah.
I so need your links.
Yes. And Miss Risa, what about you?
I'm kind of in between things right now, but I am starting hopefully a new production company with a friend that's going to focus on Asian American stories. So hopefully news about that soon. If you follow me on Twitter or you follow me, yeah, I say follow me on Twitter or follow me on Twitch. The two, like most of my like actual things that I do professionally. Let's see. I'm also a stage manager, so I've been working with a couple of Asian American theater groups that have been around. So actually coming up this month, you can see a version of Question 27, Question 28 that I stage managed. You can want to do that at the Japanese American National Museum. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing right now. More to come in the future.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yes.
So yeah.
I told you these people are busy bees. All right, and then Miss Raven.
Hello. So yeah, I'm Dame Red Bento. You can find me over on Twitter mostly. I'm trying to get back into the social media rotation because I'm going to be doing a lot more art. I'm getting an Etsy shop up and running. I do 2 podcasts. A podcast on diversity and fandom. And then I also do a podcast called X is for Podcast with this really amazing group of people. And we sit around and we talk about comic books, especially X-Men related comic books. And just we have a ton of fun, and we're people of color, and a lot of us are queer, and we just have so much fun doing it. And we often have interviews with actual creators of comic books like David Baldion or Scotty Young. So yeah, we've been having so much fun with it. And please come on over, join us. We love to talk like at length. So yeah, come over, find us, find me. I will have so much fun. Ask me questions. I'm a chatty Cathy, so there you go.
This is amazing. And obviously you can find me on Instagram. You could find me here on Nom Talk Twitch, Nom Talk YouTube, Nom Talk Facebook. currently developing a Nom Talk website, so, you know, jam-packed, a lot of stuff. We got Brutal Geek coming back tomorrow, and yes, he is on vacation every once in a while, so this is a nice little special hello from Mr. Dustin, and join me on Sunday as we have basic brunches with a bunch of awesome people talking about a bunch of awesome things. So, yeah. Ta-da! Yay! Thank you so much, Anastasia, and Raven, and Risa. Yay! Thank you guys so much, and thank you guys for checking us out. If you don't see us here, the video to watch back, it'll be on YouTube tomorrow as well. So, yes, until next time, everybody have a great, wonderful day, and yeah, subscribe. Bye.
Follow, bye.